2.5 years ago, the National Theatre of Scotland asked me to come in and write a play for them that was engaging with big international themes and issues, and I came back to them with a play about slavery. My background before I was a playwright was law, and I was aware of this very famous legal case between Joseph Knight and John Wedderburn when I was an undergraduate student. And this is a story that I came back to them with. I just felt like actually it was so important to tell a story about a very visible black person in 18th century Scotland, especially at this time when you have a lot of people saying things like, we want our country back. There's a myth that exists in this country that black people have only really been part of the history of this country for the last 70 years. It's as if we all turned up when the Windrush came post-World War II. But actually, this is about making black people and the history of black people more visible, because I think there's a truth to the idea that black history actually is black history is British history. And British history is black history. It's completely and utterly intertwined. What is history for at the end of the day? It's to learn from. It's to make sure that our children don't make the same mistakes that our parents make.
When you do that, then you have such a much better chance of taking your responsibilities as a global citizen much more seriously, and not be about your own self-interest, and go, actually, this is what we did, this is the legacy of it, and do we want to make those mistakes again and live with that shame or that sense of corruption or wrong? Or do we want to be a positive influence on the world? And until you know the facts, until most people know the facts, I think they struggle to do that. I think we struggle as citizens to make informed decisions about how we should act going forward.
I think audiences are going to be absolutely stunned, to find out exactly what the true history of this nation really is.